Hey, I'm Yuri. I'm a solo game developer and I'm back with another update on Brew Tycoon, a tycoon game where you build and run your own brew pub. A lot changed since the last video, so let's get into it. So I'm working towards a playable demo, and for a demo you need one thing. Players have to know what to do. So I started working on an objective panel. You can see it on the top left on your screen. And this is going to be the main way of guiding players through the mechanics without throwing a manual in their face. So while playtesting that panel, I ran into a new problem. Players were getting lost in the UI, which isn't final yet, but it was certain that I needed a way to guide them through the UI a bit more. They needed to place a kettle, but they couldn't figure out where to find it. So that's where a second system came from, the unlocking system. It's built in a very generic way, so I can use it for pretty much anything. Locking UI buttons, unlocking recipes, gating game objects, stuff like that. But for now it will mainly nudge the player in the right direction through the UI at the right time. So the next thing that I worked on is a day-night cycle. And a couple of cool things arise from this system. First of all, it enables a lot of atmosphere to be implemented later on. Think of real-time lighting and candles when it gets dark in the game. So next to that, a bar opening and closing loop rose from it. So having the bar close at a certain time felt more real, and it's a nice opportunity to show the player a daily report with stats about their day, like how much money they made and how many guests visited the bar and stuff like that. So next to all of that, I also did some work on texturing. So I did some testing on how to implement inside and outside wall textures. So the wall that I have now is split up into two separate parts. There's an inside and an outside part. And I built a system that allows you to change the texture on the inside of a room. And the same will work for flooring as well. So you can now flood fill an entire room with a different tile type. You can also drag and fill a tile by tile for the floor. That's it for this one. I did also some bug fixes and small improvements. That's not really worth showing on the screen. If you have any ideas, feedback, or want to be one of the first playtesters, drop it in the comments. If you want to follow where this is going, subscribe. I'm planning to release a devlog every month, so the next one's coming up. And I got some exciting update on the brewing system. I think it's exciting. Cheers.